match 2 of day 3. Mauritius taking on Malawi. So the temperature has improved to 17 degrees, perhaps even more. It is certainly very bright and good for the cricketers out there. They'll be enjoying the overhead facilities as well as this lovely cricket ground here at Willamore Park.
Well, the sun is shining, my beanie is gone, and I tell you what, it's beautiful at the moment. What fantastic weather for cricket, and in the middle of winter here in Benoni. This is day 3 and it's the afternoon of day 3, and this pitch has held up beautifully. If you have a look at it, there's not too much to really talk about apart from the fact that there's obviously bowlers' foot marks. There's a bit of scuff and rough here for the spinners, but even then, if you look at that area and really where most of the balls are landing, there really isn't much. The pitch has bounced well. There's been good bounce and carry when the bowlers have run in and bent their backs. Spinners have got a bit of assistance. For the batters as well, the ball has come on to the bat nicely. So I think it's a fair wicket. There's a lovely balance between batters and bowlers. There's something in it for all of them. And for me, this is just a wonderful wicket. So I'm looking forward to a fantastic game. We saw a big score posted this morning, and I'm really looking forward to a wonderful afternoon of cricket. I'm here with the two captains, Majid Tunda from Mauritius and Muazzam Ali Beg from Malawi, and also with us is Makhil Mola, who's the match referee, who will take care of the rest of the proceedings.
Head.
It is ahead. So Malawi have won the toss. Muazzam, what are you going to do?
We are going to batting first.
What's a good score, you reckon, on a pitch like this?
According to the first batting, a good score must be 145, 150.
I think we're a strong squad. So our idea also was same, to let them bat, strict them into a smaller total and chase it down. I think we have a good bowling side. We have seen in the last 2 matches. Unluckily, our batting hasn't clicked. Maybe yesterday's weather didn't play our side, but I think the boys are really ready to go, and we're up for them for the challenge.
All right, so there we go. News from the middle. Malawi have won the toss and decided to bat first today.
Thank you very much, Hussein. And interesting to hear Muazzam Ali Beg saying there that the score he anticipates to score first up is 155. So certainly there's indications even amongst the teams that the pitch is easing out and that there are opportunities to score runs. They'll certainly need to deliver the goods because, as he said, he wants his batting team tested. The 3 brothers at the top of the order, Waliu Donex and Gift Kansonko. With me for the opening 7 overs, 6 SOHAIL.
Yeah, very good afternoon, Aslam Kota, around the globe, wherever you may be. And this is how they line up. Maneshama, Abdul Tunda, David Steddall. They'll need to fire up front to give an opportunity to the middle order. Stephen Brown, James Rambo, we've seen a bit of him. And hopefully the bowlers will not be required with bat in hand, rather with bowl in hand. Christopher Erasmus, Iftika and Prasad. Malawi winning the toss and electing to bat. They pretty much settled at the moment, but they just want to see certain areas of their game, one of which is batting first, setting up a target, and go on to try and defend that. These are the 2 batters. It's the Kanchonko brothers.
Nuwan Prasad, the left-arm seamer. So Donex Kansonko, one of 3 brothers, 2 matches, 32 runs, strike rate of just over 50.
And we're underway. A bit of shape. A lot closer this time around, but still a bit shortish.
But they favour their bowling team. This is beautifully played by Donex Kansonko to get their team off the mark here of the 3rd delivery. A well-executed boundary over the top of that inner ring of fielders, square on the offside.
Short. Again, all 3 deliveries have been short. Missed the first 2 ones, but bat speed cuts it away. That's 4 runs. First boundary, first runs, and Donex is underway.
The one thing I will say about that's the best ball of the spell or this over so far. Lofted drive. There are lots of gaps on offer, and this will run away for 4 as well.
Not on the rise. Come on. Yeah, good man.
There's that fuller one searching for that delivery, perhaps. Pushed to go fuller by the 2 slips that he was given. Gift Kanchonko on strike for the first time.
One slip, one wide slip in position. Oh, swinging delivery this time from Hitesh. It was almost like a leg spinner's over spinner. He's got a conventional grip as he runs in, but he's getting movement again. He's up for the LBW. That's heading down the leg side. And in fact, the umpire, after giving it much thought, has decided to uphold the appeal. And the wicket has fallen, and Hitesh has picked up the wicket. Donex's short, sharp innings comes to an end, 8 of 9. The score 9 for 1.
Just the start. Yeah, continuing with the arm, looking at the slow-mo replay. No luxury of DRS, but he'll celebrate that.
Competition's highest scorer and best batsman so far, SAMI SOHAIL. So now Nguyen, who this is brushed the outside edge of the thigh pad and will run away for 4-leg by.
This one's just wide outside of stump, pitched up, an invitation for Gift to pick up a boundary.
Well, I tell you what's disappointing about this spell from Hitesh Rao is that he's actually allowed the opposition in, and with a rather expensive over. Short ball and pulled away by the form batsman SAMI SOHAIL, and that's just rubbing salt into Nguyen's wound. Should have been adjudged LBW, but he gets into a very good position to execute this and pick up his first boundary.
It's a beautiful shot.
He's been the star performer. He's in fact one of few professional cricketers that's part of the Associate Nations in Africa. So Nabil into the attack, starts with a short ball and a stroke appreciated by Jeffrey Tuana, but somehow it just almost gets stuck in the thick grass in the deep, and go through all of these necessary improvements that teams need to make. This ball is well struck. It's going to run away for 4. Yes, it will. The fielder decides to actually use his feet instead of diving to make the stop. And they're scoring at a very healthy run rate. Almost 7 runs and over, and has allowed it to go through. Now Vinesh Bhai trying a whole lot of tricks. This time he bowls the leg spin, and once again Gift has got hold of this and helps himself to another boundary. So I suppose those type of experiences and what you've learned over time, you're going to be bringing all of that into the thinking of African cricket as well.
What you then learn when you pick up the game of cricket, and then pathway. Edge, healthy. It's racing away towards the third man area. Will be retrieved. And the batters 1-3. And comfortably in the end. Good running.
Good running. You know, like he played for the Black 11, you know, like in the 1970s.
Cries of catch it.
Oh.
Coach Jeffrey Turner is not impressed with that fielding at all. There it is again, targeting off stump on the back foot. Look neat. And they come back comfortably in the end for 2.
Yeah, like the running has been very, very good. Yeah, I mean the boys are running nicely.
Cries of catch it. Lands in no man's land. Down on one knee, cow corner, and that's 6 runs. Perhaps he's now warming up.
Brilliant stroke here from SAMI SOHAIL. Have a look at this. Front foot out the way, perfect execution. Technique spot on as well. Very well played. SAMI SOHAIL 34 of 30 and 28 of 31 for Gift Kansonko.
In the air. At about 5 meters away from long off. Opportunity here, top edge, it's gone. Top edge, it's an attempted cut. And a little bit of bounce, extra bounce by Nabil, well bowled. Yeah, it's a breakthrough they needed. And Kanchanko looking on the offside over the man at short third. Comfortably caught, and that's their second. created the room. Rocked back onto the back foot, didn't quite get the elevation. And he, with the efforts that he's putting together today,
There nonetheless. So over bowled, 13 for no loss after 2.
In the end, it's a safe shot in position. Nicely played. He's got a bit of wristiness to his play, and that is why he's managed to pick up a second boundary in that region. Really beautifully timed by Stephen Brown.
Got it through the infield, and that's the thing about batting in the power play. The new ball is nice and hard. If you just play with intent and play good cricketing strokes, you can get it through the field and then good value for your shots. Oh, almost carried.
So third man, fine leg has been brought up. Third man remains out. And then there's a long off the other boundary fielder. And he'll come into play here now. He's having to move to his left. But that ball will run away for 4.
I think Blessings will be better off trying to angle the ball into him. Angle it into the body as opposed to giving him the width that he's looking for. Here we go. Big tall man. And then the jump. Having a look at that landing foot pointing probably down the wicket. So nice front on action. Good strong follow through. That elbow is a little bent.
And he's managed to get the break for his team every time he's come on. Can he do the same here now? It's much needed. Bowled him, and he's done exactly that. On a fuller length, playing across the line was David. Not too much of a plan in that particular stroke. And he's paid the price, 23 for 1.
David Steddle, in the way he plays, he's looking for room outside off stump. He's looking to free the offside up, and have a look at what SAMI SOHAIL does. He takes leg stump, nice and straight, and doesn't give him the room he's looking for.
Erasmus, the wicket keeper.
Look at the field there. Fine leg, third man, both back.
That's a great catch. That's a fantastic catch. Gift has gifted his team with the most magnificent piece of cricket. Christopher Erasmus dismissed for a naught, magnificently caught. SOHAIL picks up his second wicket in this over, as he did yesterday. Firmly hit, but well caught.
Yeah, that's a brilliant bit of athletic fielding from Gift. Kansonko picking it up off the ground just before the ball hits the turf. Getting his fingers under the ball, he had to be quick.
So SAMI SOHAIL, just watch that. We've already talked about his 7 wickets. He's already had 3 for 6 and 4 for 7 or 4 for 6. And now he's got 2 wickets. It's a double wicket maiden so far with 2 balls remaining. Oh, that's beautifully timed. That's well played. And I think Brown has now realized that if he waits for the right type of deliveries to score runs, if he's going to get reward. 28 for 2.
Yeah, on this outfield, it's a wonderfully manicured. It's a good pitch.
Into the 6 overs. He does make contact on this occasion, does Brown.
That's it, boys.
Gentle contact. Interesting that the best fielder, Hussein, is at third man.
They can take it deep and maybe even have a little bit of a dip at the end. Top edge. Oh, actually, it was attempted to just run down to third man, but not too far away from Daniel Jakil.
back of a length, a beautiful punch, just the gap. It's the gap he was looking for.
Second step.
Got enough of that. Pitched up, set up. He didn't even bother about running.
Yeah, this is well hit. Got inside the line and hit us. It wasn't really that short, but because Blessings is not that quick and he's got the height, steep bounce allowed, change of pace.
Up in the air. Here's a chance. Here's a chance. He's stuck to his length. And no. The captain looks above. He's got the glasses on. Such a pity. End of the 8th, 36 for 2.
Well, he got under this one comfortably enough, and yes, he's looking into the sun. You can see the shadow, so he is looking into the sun, but that's straight in and straight out. You know, those type of catches, I often feel you're better off going with your fingers up. I always find that a lot safer when I'm coaching. I see so many catches drop like that. When
Cries of catch. Found the gap this time around. Lovely groundwork, teamwork, team effort. It's just the two. Full. Keeping the batter in check, keeping him honest. Stay back, stay in your ground. Edge. Shaquille. Half a stop, but he'll come through for 2. Brown can't do it alone, Hussein. He cannot do it alone. He's going to need Abdul to find a way of scoring runs. SOHAIL Zahid. Not often you see a 15-year-old representing his country. Doing so with great pride.
spun back a little bit, googly.
Brown misses out there. Young man is short again. He's got protection out in the deep, just short. Or is it? Is it another screamer? It's Malawi once again. Off tub.
Now, that is a wonderful catch, I must say. Just because in case that ball bounces. So he's not looking at the ball. Let's have a look at this.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's actually a great catch. He's taken a brilliant catch there. Wow. Managed to get his fingers under the ball. Brilliant catch.
I'll tell you what.
Absolutely brilliant catch.
There it is, in slow-mo. That requires a lot of effort because in his mind, he needs to be mindful if the ball drops in front of him, it could go beneath him through the legs and for 4. That's the effort every bowler wants. Missed out in the previous delivery, so he sets himself up, pushes and presses on the front foot. But there's protection in the deep, more than just protection.
Good camera work too there. Super.
Steps in line, doesn't quite get it, and there's a bit of a chase by the wicketkeeper, who just ensures it's just the one. Finished by. Sets himself up again, doesn't quite get enough. It's a vacant area which allows him to come through for 2. There it is, there it is. Just a few paces from him. Top edge. The wicketkeeper says it's mine. He's got the gloves and makes sure that that is the 4th wicket.
Early on also trying a little scoop or sweep shot, and this time top edging it. He goes for 5 of 6 deliveries. Mauritius now 53 for 4.
Coming around the wicket, giving him all the flight on offer. And it's the toe end.
James Rambo. He's at the crease.
Yeah, he's going to need to produce a Sylvester Stallone-like performance. Swing and a miss.
That's straight up, but it's going to land in no man's land. Straight over the bowler's head. Abdul Majid has got away with this one.
It's wide out, not in a good position to drill it onto the offside. Every now and then you'll get a full toss from a wrist spinner.
Back up.
Pick up a single is used as an attacking spinner to pick up those wickets. This one's full on the stumps, and that's a maximum. Oh, Abdul. They're going to need a whole lot of that End of the 13th, 61 for 4.
Got under this one nicely. It's Abdul Majid. There we go. Clean contact. He knew as soon as the ball left the bat, didn't bother running.
Getting used to not losing your shape when you're searching for the big boundary down the throat of the man who's standing at extra cover. Mozamali picks up another wicket. Gee, they've got safe hands, these Malawans, and that's their 6th.
Ali Khan picks up the wicket of Abdul Tunda, the skipper on the day. 17 of 21 he gets. Mauritius are now in trouble at 64 for 5.
Okay. Celebration of the tournament.
Hitesh Rao is the new man in. So let's see how Hitesh goes.
Yeah, the bats have definitely changed. Ball in through the gate. That's their 6th. Like dominoes, Mauritius. Right on top of their game, Malawi. It's the spinners, it's the quick bowlers, it's the catchers. It's their 6th wicket. First ball, or rather second ball, duck for Hitesh Rao.
Let's have a look at this wicket. Slow enough, a little bit of turn. Let's sneak between bat and pad or bowled.
They've got the material. He loves to play that particular stroke. It's high up in the air. Jakil's under this one, and I thought he will complete the catch. Unfortunately, he grasses it.
Another look. What the camera won't show you there is how well he set himself up way before the ball got to him. He saw it, the sun's behind him. Down. Soft hands. Jakil. Oh, is it gone? Is it gone? It's going upstairs.
By the third man fielder. And he's out. Excellent cricket by Jakil.
In less than a minute. From worst to excellent. And he'll even tie the shoelaces of Tom. 70 for 7.
Now watch. This is a very good throw, but he's ball watching. Instead of just, if you've made up your mind that you are responding to the call of the non-striker.
Time and time again, it is said, forget about what has just happened. If it was a mistake, quickly forget about it and move on. No, that is not a new look helmet. It is not a modern day helmet.
He's on debut, would you believe?
He's wearing his cap backwards and a helmet. In the air, just short.
Beaten the batsman, he's beaten the keeper. And Zaid should have had a second and even a third wicket. Beautifully looped, draws James down the track. His head was all over the place, was the batsman. Watch that. This time he gets the edge to a similar looking approach.
Mauritius is just throwing everything now.
Well, James realizes that if anything, at least he should get into solid double figures.
Quicker delivery.
Away.
His captain is clapping. As they search for the second, turns it down. His captain is clapping because they had a long conversation before that delivery. Perhaps he was telling him, just go quicker. Go quicker through the air, because that's the quickest he's bowled. To end his 4th over. Again, impressive numbers from the youngster. In his 4 overs, 1 for 25.
There we go. Confirmation, 3 matches, 4 wickets. Economy rate of 5.5. So Aftab
No one in that fine leg area for Malawi.
Another leg spinner, top edge, high up in the air. Wicketkeeper's looking to get under this. Unfortunately, just eludes him, and Manish gets away with a top edge single.
Volume through the gate. Aftab says, that's it. That's the 8th wicket, full and straight. James has to depart. Every bowler that has been given a ball by the captain has stood up for Malawi this afternoon. James Rambo, just the 13 who could put together of 18, shaking his head because this was a straight one.
Well, I'm just so pleased to see that African cricket continues to unearth good leg spinners. Malawi have 2 to boot. Nuwan Prasad, left arm seamer. Now walks to the middle. In the circle. Full toss, put away. No one's off the mark. 9 wickets in the 3 matches, and he's not done, and he's bowling to 2 tail-enders. He's in now. SAMI SOHAIL. That was good straight ball.
Yeah, I would like to see this long on inside the circle.
Goes for the big shot. It's up in the air. 2 fielders, 3 maybe getting close to that. They're turning for the second. The throw goes in. It's a good anti-gift. Well, Manish did certainly chase down that second one, but here's another wonderful look at that. And is his bat grounded? That's the key. He grounds it in time. So good piece of fielding, but they've run 2 runs. So good call by the umpire to get in the 3rd official. Now plays across the line, does Manish. He certainly has a heavier hand than many others. He's got 4. Once again plays across the line. On this occasion he'll get just 1. That's definitely the 8th, 9th wicket. Without a doubt, that's a wicket for Aftab. He gets his 2nd.
And they always say, as a batter, you know when you're out with a run out. He knew from there that he's gone. Is he? Yes. The bells have been dislodged. The bat is still in the air. Feet are nowhere from the crease. Excellent behind the stumps. There's the signal from the umpire. Out. That's the 9th. Nuwan Prasad goes for 4 of the 7 deliveries, 96 for 9.
Nabil Iftikhar, left-handed batsman, coming in at number 11. Few close infielders, including a slip for Aftab. Short outside the off stump. Oh, he has run out. Why was he even running? Manish wanted to face the last ball. That's why he ran. And there was a needless run. It was certainly not on. That is not good cricket at all. No thought processes, no thinking at all. And rather embarrassing to go. With 1 ball remaining, Manish Sharma is run out for 16. And they're all out for 96.
There it is, match number 6 of the SA Cup 2023. It is Malawi who wins by 45 runs. The batting scorecard: 29 from Brown, 17 from Abdul Tunda, 16 at the very last minute from Sharma, but the damage had already been done.
Far and away the better team today. They battled along to get those runs on the board. So partnership table, not much to write home about. 23 for the 1st and the 3rd wicket, that's all. 2, 3 others in double figures, but in a total of 96, that's certainly not going to make the headlines. 3 wickets for 13 for Muazzam Ali, the captain. Very good performance from him. SAMI SOHAIL once again in amongst the wickets, and the wicket taker and the wicket breaker, partnership breaker he is. And then Sohail Zaid, the 15-year-old, 1 for 25. 2 for 9 for Aftab here in the last of the 20 overs.
The match summary: Malawi batting first in their 20 overs, 141 for 5. SAMI SOHAIL star with bat again with 35, helped by Kansonko and Gershom. 23 not out, and in reply Mauritius falling short, well short, by 45 runs.